Hey, happy Friday! So over the past couple months, my husband and I have been back and forth to a lot of different doctor's offices to kind of come up with a plan of attack for if we do get pregnant again in the future. So I just thought that I would keep you a little updated and kind of walk you through what our path is going to look like. It's always hard when you go into a doctor and they look at your chart and they go through everything with you. And they say, the first thing they say is, I'm so sorry for everything that you've gone through. And then it turns into, we're really unsure of what a potential outcome could look like because life isn't perfect. So we have a 50-50 shot. So that's really good news and kind of frustrating news because I don't know, I look at some people and they've got 100% shot. They're never in that 50-50 and it kind of blows. But I was thinking about this on the car ride home today, and most marriages now have a 50-50 shot of surviving. And Nathan and I have very much been on the we're for each other for life. And we will be on that positive 50%. So if we have a 50-50 prognosis for whether or not we'll be able to have our own live child, I'm going to start thinking that we can be more on that positive side. We got some answers and we got kind of a plan in place, which is kind of cool. We started off our journey at a hematologist. First off, I think that in one of my last videos I told you that we completely switched providers. We went through a different hospital system. So we met with the hematologist. He went through the whole kit and caboodle. He gave us a lot of information, which was really, really good. He directed us to a reproductive endocrinologist. So we're at a fertility clinic. And the doctor that we're working with works both on, our town is very much split. We're on the west side and she works a lot out of the east side, which is probably 45 minutes away. So we will never see her on that side of town. So it'll be really, really kind of, I don't know. She's 1 day a week out in this office. So it'll all work out. But, and we also met at her office with an MFM. So a maternal fetal medicine doctor, which is just high risk. And we kind of worked together to build what we thought would be the best plan for us for the future if we want to be in that upper 50%. So what we've kind of come up with was it's kind of like a twofold, not four. We will be, as soon as we get a positive pregnancy test, I will be prescribed Lovenox blood thinner. And that is from what the MFM told us, that kind of leaves your system, if you're pregnant, a little bit quicker if you're not pregnant. So we have opted to have double injections daily. So that would be one injection in the morning, one injection in the evening in the abdomen area. We're also going to, and that'll thin, blood already gets thick when you're pregnant, and I also have a clotting disorder, so it just kind of adds a lot to the mix. But I also, during my second pregnancy, got preeclampsia at 20 weeks, which is very scary to me because now I've had preeclampsia, so the chances of me getting preeclampsia again are pretty up there. So I will be also, and I already have started taking 2 baby aspirin daily, and that will help. It won't prevent, but that will kind of help with the onset of preeclampsia, I guess. So hopefully with those 2 things, plus taking vitamin D daily, we could have a shot. So fingers crossed. We're really hoping that 2019 is going to be our year, because that would be pretty dope. That would mean that if you want to hear something crazy, if we got pregnant in 2019 or in the end of 2018, that would mean that I was pregnant in 2017, 2018, and 2019. That is insane. Never did I ever think in my wildest dreams that in my 30s I would be going through what we are going through. But again, these were just the cards that we were dealt in life, and it's all about how you react. And we're kind of trying to be proactive as opposed to being reactive in this situation again, because Nathan and I do want to be parents. We want to have kids in this house. And we've talked about other options. We've talked about the idea of becoming foster parents and doing like foster to adopt, but I'm going to be selfish for a little bit in life. I want to try and work my ass off to have my own biological child, even if it's just one, that is on this earth. I mean, we have biological children that are in the ground right now, but we want earth children. We want children that are here. And I know that that sounds selfish, but I've always wanted to be a mom. Like that has always been on my radar, probably since I was a little baby myself. And I just feel like that's my vocation in life. So we are going to be working our tails off over the next couple months, and hopefully 2019 is the year. And we will keep you guys posted. Obviously, you will not be the first people to know. But as we do start through that process, we will kind of keep everybody in the loop and updated. I'm so excited. So positive thoughts, upper 50%.